Okay, I've just come out of the Jumble sale. Whew, those things get very busy, very packed. I was literally in there 15 minutes, straight in, straight out. This one was raising money for the Scouts. It was held in the Scout hut, so that's really good. And yeah, didn't disappoint. I spent a total of £12 and I had two massive great big bags that I was carrying out. Went around a couple of times. Like I say, they're very busy. You know, things go quick. You've got no time to research anything on your phone or anything like that. You're sort of just buying it on a bit of a whim, but everything's that cheap that you sort of like, there's not a massive risk. So it was 20p to get in, but I donated £1. So yeah, and then I spent £11 on items. So we're going to get home, I'll show you what I got. Some nice things, some nice bits for eBay, some nice vintage items and things like that. So yeah, it's very warm today. It's all in the boot. I will get back, get in the garage, and yeah, we'll see what we've got and see what it might be worth. Okay, so I'm home and here is everything I got from the Jumble sale. Like I say, including getting in, it was £12. I spent £11 on stock, bar some items along here. So I'll start with these actually. I was a bit early, so I went to a good charity shop near there. Picked up a few Harry Potter DVDs. Like the books, like I've said before, I save these up. When I've got them all out, I can sell a set. They were 50p a piece. I also saw this Looney Tunes Tweety photo frame. It might be vintage, I'm not sure if it's got a date on it. But yeah, 50p, can't go wrong with that. It's like a rubbery silicone one. So they're pretty cool. I got two jackets. Now these are, I think they're vintage from the research I've done from solds that I can see, and they're both size XL denim jackets, £10 each. Look at the little badge there, Warner Brothers Looney Tunes. Now when I've been through everything else with you, I'll pull them out and show you them in a bit more detail. So let's have a look. First up, we've got a vintage sort of board game, Haunted House. Never seen it before, don't know anything about it, don't know if it's complete. 50p, worth a punt, might be £15–20 on eBay, or it could be one of them that's quite rare and worth quite a bit, but I'd say minimum 15, so that's good. Picked up a couple of games. They had DVDs and games, again 50p a piece. I'm not really sure why I got the Xbox one. It was like the only Xbox game there. So, and the Harry Potter one looked pretty cool. Looks like from the early 2000s for the PC. So I thought I'd pick them up. They had a jigsaw section, which kind of just had your average sort of normal jigsaws, but then it had these two. A Victory plywood jigsaw puzzle, Scotland and England and Wales. So I just really liked the sort of graphics on them. Obviously got some age to them. And these again were 50p a piece. And the puzzle pieces are really cool. They're not your standard jigsaw pieces. They're all totally random shapes. Look at that bit. So yeah, really happy with them. Again, not sure on price. I'd say £10 a piece. So they will go in a pile. All my jigsaws that I buy, I send to my mum, who is my jigsaw tester. She will check that they're complete. She will do the jigsaw, get a photo that I can put on the listing. So I'll wait until I've got about 5 or so, drop them off with her and get them checked. This was the first item I bought. Now when you're in these Jumble sales, you've got to act quick. You can't really dwell on stuff. If you think, oh, I might get that, I might come back for it, it'll be gone. I saw some Nerf guns that I was pondering about as soon as I walked in. Came back around 2 minutes later and they'd gone. So I saw this box of Lego £5 and I thought I'd take a punt on it. So a lot of it looks like the sort of city one. I don't really do a lot of Lego, but £5 I do know the minifigures are worth quite a bit. And I was going through it and now looking again, there's loads of minifigure pieces. So I can do a bundle on them and easily get my investment back. So there's about 10 that I can see, and then the Lego I might just save up, chuck it in a big tub, and then people kind of sell it by the weight, don't they, of random Lego. I'm not going to go through and see if there's any sets, but there's plenty of minifigures to do a bundle. Then the rest of it I will chuck in a job lot box. Moving on, we have these Once Upon a Time. So I did wonder what these were. They were in with the books, never seen anything like it before, but they are cassettes. Which way around is it printed? And they are stories on a cassette, really, like an audio book kind of thing. Again, got some age to them, not sure on value, but asked how much, and he said £1 for the 2, so you can't go wrong with that. And then I was walking around, a lady from the Scouts saw that I had them, and she said, "Oh, did you get the books that went with them?" I was like, "No." So these 2 folders here are the books, so when it's playing, when the audio cassette's playing, you can read along with it, and I had no idea that they went with it. She didn't have to say anything, she didn't have to stop me, so I gave them another £1 for them too as well. So you're talking like £1 a set. More than happy with that. Hopefully £15–20 a set maybe. Again, I'm not too sure, so I need to do some research, but at these kind of prices I don't think you can go wrong. Now, Manchester United party pack. They're a bit battered, but looking at the sort of styling, I would have said they were from the early 2000s, even though I've just seen there 1997. So yeah, some very old vintage Manchester United party wear. Plates, cups, napkins, hats, invites, horns and balloons. So I might just have to open them up, make sure everything's still intact and that the rubber balloons haven't gone all brittle and broken up. But yeah, £10 a set probably on eBay. And the last item I picked up was from the sort of electrical section, and it is this Princess silver wine cooler. I've opened it up, the plug's still all wrapped up in its new wrapper, so it doesn't look like it's ever been used, and it was £2. That should be 20 to 25 off the top of my head on eBay. So yeah, for an £11 investment on all this stock, some nice items for my store, I don't think I've done too bad. So without any further ado, let's get these jackets out. So I saw one of these jackets hung up. I didn't realise there was 2 to start with, and from the front they just look like a standard denim jacket, nothing much, you know, quite plain. I saw that they were £10, and when I saw that they were £10, I saw this tag up here, Warner Brothers Studio Store, extra large, cotton, leather, etc. £10. So I thought that's cool. Warner Brothers. Saw the Looney Tunes metal badges there. So I thought for £10 that sounds alright. And what made my mind up, because I was umming and ahhing again, is what's on the reverse. How awesome is that? So it's like embroidered, but it's like, I don't know how to describe it. It's quite thick. He's got like a little leathery section. Rebel with claws. Really nice sort of patchwork design on the back. So I saw that, and then I saw that they had another one, and I was like, oh, is this going to be exactly the same, or is it going to have a different design? Tasmanian Devil, Taz Angel. Really, really nice embroidered patchwork on there. Did some research, just went on eBay, put in Warner Brothers denim jacket, Looney Tunes, and they were coming up as vintage, and they were coming up for between sort of £50 and £80. So if I can aim for sort of £60–65 a piece, then I'm very happy with that. But that is just really awesome. I love that design, love the patchwork. So I'm happy I went into the charity shop first and found these 2 gems.